I'm glad.
All right. Just in case we decide to cut that, let's intro it again. we're definitely cutting that. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Shoot
great.
Shit
That was great
podcast. I'm joined by Tits McGee and Drew. I'm back. I missed last week. Had some shit to tend to around the house, but I watched the episode, or at least the segment Jack posted. He's a fucking slacker. He didn't get the whole thing up, but the segment was funny. The Walmart segment. All the way. Also, by the way, Drew, I have to tell you, I know you were a little nervous about doing the show last week with just you and Jack, but you did great. Although you are a little bit of a clown for buying E&J as a
oh my god, bro! Oh my god!
For Hennessy.
Of my life. Worst decision of my. First of all, the drinks were terrible. It was fucking gross, and
everybody knows that. That's a rookie fucking move, and I don't even drink that shit.
Fucking. So we go to a party afterwards, right? And I think I drank like 3/4 of the bottle, and no one else helped me out with it. And I didn't even realize I was drunk. But then we went upstairs, and like I hit a bong like one time, and then fucking I came downstairs, and it just like all hit me at once, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not okay." Like,
have you ever?
They're just trying to act cool and whatever. And then, like, you know how you can feel when you're like pale? Like I'm already white, but like,
yeah, I've been feeling that for 33 years.
Yeah, like, but you know, like what I'm saying, when you get pale, like your skin gets real hot, but you kind of feel cold. Like,
yeah,
I started feeling like that, and I was like, oh, I already know I'm fucking pale as hell. So my friend had to drive me home. I had to Uber to work the next day, and then after work he dropped me off back in my car, and I had to fucking drive. And on the way, when they were dropping me off, I asked his girlfriend, I was like, could you guys tell I was pale in there? And she's like, you look ghostly. I was like, God damn.
Have you never seen the Cat Williams stand-up special where he's talking about how you drink what you drink? And he, in particular, he's like, I drink Hennessy with Remy as a substitution and nothing else. Nothing else.
I should have stuck to that because I usually
if they don't got that,
like
you got to switch it to a whole nother liquor.
I thought it was the same shit, bro. Like,
no, no, not unless you're like making like a fucking like a fish tank, one of them big fish bowls. Like, not unless you're diluting the shit out of it with a mixer, right? Like if you're making like a punch for a party in a big 5-gallon jug or 3-gallon jug, and it's got a whole bunch of ice and soda or whatever your mixer is, then you can get away with it. Like if you were to do like vodka lemonade, like a big thing of vodka lemonade for like a barbecue, you could buy the plastic bottle vodka bullshit. It wouldn't matter because there's gonna be so much ice that's gonna turn into water and so much lemonade in there you won't notice. But not when you're making individual cocktails. God no.
Yeah, it wasn't a good time. It was definitely one of the biggest regrets of my life. I was like embarrassed the next day. I was like, yo, I usually don't get fucked up like that. I don't know what it was. But me and E&J don't talk no more.
Shouldn't have talked in the first place.
Shouldn't have talked in the first place.
Well, who the fuck doesn't carry Hennessy? Come on, bro.
Like, Walmart?
I guess not.
They ain't got Hennessy, but they got acid.
For real.
Or so I heard. Oh man, we just a few days from Christmas. I'm excited for this shit to be done with. I was laughing my ass off, Jack, with the thing you sent me yesterday. You sent me, Dad, and Ryan in the boys group chat. What was it? What did it say?
I'll put it right here in my camera and play it.
All right, put it up.
Give me a sec. It's on TikTok. Melissa actually sent it to me, but she sends me 5 million TikToks.
This man's not gonna.
Everybody has a person in their life where you can go on your phone, click on your text message thread, and it's just fucking TikTok links and Instagram reel links and all of that. Those people, I don't even look at their messages. I don't even look at their messages no more. I'm like, every time their name pops up, the push notification at the top, I'm like, I already know this is some dumb shit you're sending me, and I don't have time for this right now.
But I tend to just do Melissa's. Here, hold on. Can you see that?
Right there. Right. Me taking a picture of my asshole kids opening their Christmas presents after I've been telling them for the past month Christmas is canceled and Santa wasn't coming. Yeah, that's it. That's
his reaction is priceless, bro. He goes,
yeah.
Yeah.
But my reply was, I can't wait to take pictures of my asshole kids' facial reactions when I actually follow through on what I was saying. And they open up a bunch of boxes, empty boxes, and charcoal, grilling charcoal. PJ's sitting right next to me. He don't even. He thinks this shit's funny. Wait, give it about 4 days. We'll see how funny he thinks it is.
Hey, I'm about to go to the Jewel after this, and I'm about to go get me a bag of Kingsford.
I thought you were gonna say get you some E&J.
No,
I was scared for you.
My wife's no, hell no. My wife's I mean, it'll be better than spending time with them anyway. My wife's like, what are we gonna do with the stockings this year? Because we can't afford much else, and there's no candy or stuffers. And I'm like, charcoal.
Just throwing charcoal nuggets in there. Yeah.
They're getting cold for Christmas from Santa.
But then you got to, but then tell them they got to dump it out back into the actual charcoal caddy out by the grill because we're gonna need to cook.
It's still a gift.
That takes a toll on a kid's psyche. I remember I got coal one time, and I was like, it was the hardest tin can to open ever. I don't even know where my parents got this shit from.
They made you work for it.
What did you say?
They made you work for it.
For real.
Really thought something.
So I did. I was like, oh, this sounds something good. Like it was jingling and shit. And I opened it. It's cold. I was so mad, bro. I was seeing, I was visualizing seeing Santa fly over the house, and I'd throw it at him. I was gonna be on his ass if I ever seen him.
That's great. I don't think it was ever said on the show where anybody here is from, but Jack just gave away where he's from when he said, after the show, I'm gonna go to the Jewel and grab me some charcoal. Okay, the Jewel.
That bears.
Dead ass giveaway.
I think they could have figured it out because Jack said we were going to talk about sports last time, which we never got to. But
but you did have a Blackhawks story.
Oh yeah,
trip to the Blackhawks game. A tough week for you. Lost your car. You got fucked up by cheap
bro.
Oh man. It's been a rough couple of weeks. I was talking to some person, somebody at the bar, and they spit in my eye. Bro, I had a sty on my eye for damn near a week. I was like, I don't know if they don't brush their teeth or what. We didn't do the podcast last week. I told him, I was like, bro, if you want me on the podcast, I gotta borrow some sunglasses. I looked like I got punched in the eye. One day I had to call off work because my eye was swollen halfway shut. I was like, bro, I need to go to the doctor.
That's why we didn't do one last week because I didn't have glasses.
Oh my god, that's great. We gotta. I cannot fucking stand people who spit when they speak and do it consistently. It happens to everybody once in a while, but if you,
yes.
If you're that person, right? You know if you do it consistently, and that. If you know,
they do not care, bro.
But if you know that you're that person, have the decency to know that you're that person and take proper precautions. Okay?
Yeah, social right. Speak like this.
Don't be talking up in somebody's face, knowing you're bound to let some spittle fly. It's just ignorant.
Live up and or keep 6 feet or something. Jesus.
It's funny you mentioned Marcus, somebody who does that, because I was going to say, all the time, when you first said I was talking to somebody at the bar and they spit right in my fucking eye, I was going to be like, well, you got to tell Mark to be more careful in the future.
No, I will say that man's pause, but that man spit in my eye a million times. Nothing. So at least he brushed his teeth.
The other guy had
Jack,
bacteria.
clip that right there, right after pause to right here.
Pause.
Just clip that
There you
and
go.
then throw that on social media. That man has spit in my eye 1,000,000 times.
And nothing. Not turned on at all.
Oh,
Well, that
man.
too.
Did nothing for you, huh?
Not how I meant it, but that too.
Wow. When
That's
we
how
clip
they're
it, like,
thinking,
that's
it's
how
not
it's going to
good.
sound.
He was flaccid.
11 minutes, 50 seconds into this, and there's 2 Flaccid references.
For real, bro.
That's the
We're on
word
a
of
real
the day.
We're on a real heater right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you some Blue Chew, my boy.
Some Count Dracula. I was about to say Chocula, but that's not the right one. I'm a little hungry, not gonna lie. I actually have some Count Chocula.
What is that? Is that some
Cereal.
bullshit fucking off-brand cereal?
Yeah.
No. Count
It's pretty
Chocula is
much.
not off-brand.
The Frankenberry and the
I've
blueberry.
never heard of that. It doesn't sound like Cocoa Pebbles or Cocoa fucking Puffs.
Drew.
That's the goal.
Drew, you're
That's
gonna
the
indict
goal.
you're gonna indict your food palette and selection again here by saying you never heard of Count Chocula and Frankenberries.
Bro, he was just going through
That sounds like some Aldi brand.
Bro, I got
bullshit.
this book here. 1001 movies. He was going through it, waiting for you, and literally he's like 100 deep. He's like, when are they gonna show me a movie I know?
Bro, dude, that's Erica.
Well, let's be fair. Like half that shit's from like the 1920s. I'm like, who? That's not movies I have
Then
to
he
watch
gets to
before I
like
die.
the most top films. He's like, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. And then
Erica
the one he
hasn't
does see, he's like, well, I seen like half of it. And it's
That was Saving Private Ryan.
yeah, and I think you were like,
We saw the one that he saw about that I'm like, oh, I heard of it. It was Goodfellas.
Good
Yeah,
fellow. I
that's
mean,
what it was.
Jesus Christ, I hope so.
Yeah, right.
I've been told I'm uncultured when it comes to movies.
I think
Pretty
the one he knew
uncultured.
most was Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, fire.
Yeah, shit.
That was we're
there's
talking about
certain
that borderline
movies.
being a horror film when you're a kid.
Factual.
Certain movies that you just have to have seen if you're of a certain age. It's like Erica's the same way. She hasn't seen shit. Well, I mean now, so after being with me for so long, she has. But like when we first started dating, it was so easy to pick a movie. I just pick any movie. She hadn't seen anything that wasn't animated or more current than the year 2005.
And then you turned her into a fiend where she had 500 videos on fucking Voodoo.
On Voodoo, yeah. Fucking Voodoo. Yes, yeah. We watched Catch Me If You Can. We rewatched Catch Me If You Can a couple nights ago. That's a good one. You guys seen that, Drew? Have you seen it? You're gonna say no, ain't you?
Familiar,
You're fucking
This
kidding me.
guy's like, who was in that? We're talking about The Shining. I was like, Jack Nicholson. He's like, is he in anything else good?
No, because whenever he goes to a sports game, I always see him, and like I don't know him from The Shining. Like
I just know him from courtside at the Staples Center. I don't know what movies he's in.
He's the guy with the glasses and the hat.
Yeah. What about the guy that at Knicks games all the time? Spike Lee?
oh yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, he makes movies too, right? That's how he got the courtside money.
I thought he was famous for making that 2K story. That's a joke. I don't think I couldn't name you a movie he's made though. I do know he's like a producer or whatever you call him.
Director.
There you go, close enough.
Yeah. Ish.
It's
It's like
and screenwriter. Ish.
Hey, I'm more big on like the Marvel films until like pre-killing Iron Man.
I was just telling him, he, as a gamer, he's like he's not a casual gamer, but he's more like the general gamer. He only plays the smash hits,
If I'm trying to play PlayStation, I'm trying to have a good time, bro.
If it ain't $1 billion movie, he ain't going to see it.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, that sounds about right.
you gotta culture yourself a little bit, just a little bit. You gotta
Hey,
see a few movies.
No,
we got a challenge. He's got to watch 6 different shows.
Hey, go through the book, pick a movie out of there, and he's got to watch it before the next episode, and we're gonna talk about it on the next episode.
Hey, don't fucking pull no Charlie Chaplin bullshit.
Voted in.
No, a good one. Well, how's
Seen
he
a
gonna
lot
pick it if you don't know what any of
Chaplin,
them
and I
are
was
about?
like, ain't no way I have to watch a movie without words.
Fucking dude, flip a page, and if it looks good, read about. It says everything about the fucking movie in the book, dude.
Hey,
Maybe I'll
just
watch,
random. Jack, just
I got
Fight Club.
one. It's
flip
in the
it
book,
open.
too.
Just flip it open. Random pull wherever your thumb
Go towards
lands.
the
Just
end,
flip
bro.
it open.
Go towards the end.
Well, I'm not gonna give you Star Wars because you know that already.
I'll watch Star Wars. Ooh, I can watch Scarface.
You haven't seen it?
No.
No, it's got to be. You've never seen Scarface? Are you?
Bro, this guy hasn't seen shit.
Nah, never seen it.
No,
I heard it's good.
you're like no. Fuck that. He's bullshitting. He's just
No,
he's just
I
saying.
swear to
that
God, I've
watch a
never
movie.
seen it in my life.
All right, so here's your options right here. Okay, you got Rain Man or you got A Few Good Men.
Raymond.
Rain Man.
Oh.
Rain Man. It's a
Oh,
movie
what was
about
that
Jack.
one?
A Few Good Men.
That one sounds like I'll watch that one.
All right, he's got to watch it.
A Few Good Men.
A Few Good Men.
All right.
I feel like we could have done a whole lot
Jack.
better than those two.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it in black and white?
No.
Okay, good. I'm not trying to watch no black and white bullshit.
What the hell, dude? Did that come out in the 90s?
A Few Good Men, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. They had
I don't
color
know, I never
TVs
even
in the
get color
90s.
TV.
I don't know. Judging by your Thanksgiving dinner, you guys might not have had a color TV in the 90s yet in your household.
We didn't have one of them until 2006.
No, I shit you not. My dad was just, or our dad was just telling me the story yesterday about when his dad, our grandpa Jack, first got a color TV set, and it was like a big deal in the neighborhood, and people from the block came by to check out the color TV set. This was in, what do you say, like the late 1960s, the 70s or something like that, early 70s. A long time ago. We've had it for a long time.
Can you imagine? Just like, I mean,
I got
just
sisters
the
born around then.
change in society, bro. We're like, can you imagine just going to your neighbor's house and checking out their new TV?
You saying like back then, or like these
now,
days?
like go up to your neighbor.
Oh, true. They're probably
Everybody's
like, hey, check this shit out.
you just or not even like TV because it's like normal now, but like just their new magnificent toy. Like they get an ATV, you see them driving around, and everybody goes over and takes a ride.
Yeah.
Like, I drive your ATV. No, motherfucker.
Right. Now you're more likely to get jacked for your ATV.
Right.
That's facts. I don't even know any. I don't know.
And they're like,
at all.
yeah, come in my living room and sit on my couch with my kids and watch my TV.
Yeah,
20
right.
fucking neighbors around.
Exactly. I got big windows. You better hope you see this from the street. That's the only closest you're getting to this experience.
Oh, man.
I'd be in your fucking driveway with some popcorn just watching TV.
You could
Like,
sit in my driveway and watch my TV with some popcorn. Now I'll have to hear you bust my balls about that for the whole show.
Man's got a TV as big as a wall.
Dude, I'm definitely pissing in your backyard, though.
Why?
Well, where am I supposed to piss if I'm sitting in my car watching your TV?
You got
good
bottles.
point. That's a good point.
You got bottles?
I suppose. I
Why am I
didn't think
using
that
bottles?
one through.
Keep smacking my head on this thing back here.
But hold up. Which driveway are you sitting in? No, I'm just.
Doesn't matter. I'll sit in both. I'll switch it up. I'll rotate angles. It's like an empty theater. I might have sex in the car too.
All right. No, thank you. No, thank you. You came for the show. Yeah. Every extra person in the car, you got to pay.
Well, I mean, if you're letting me watch your TV, I might as well get my own entertainment.
Your driveway privileges are revoked.
Revoked. Done. Done.
You took it too far with that one, my boy.
I was all right with you sitting in your car in the driveway and pissing on the driveway, but I'm not all right with you fucking in the driveway.
At that point, he's just coming there for that. He ain't even going to be watching the TV.
Right.
Right. Exactly. Do
Hey,
that,
bro, you
girl.
mind if I bring this girl to your driveway?
It's like a drive-in theater. You hook your AirPods up to the TV.
Hey, for real.
That's
It's
cool.
like, there's no
problem.
sound. Like, you gotta read their lips.
$15 a head.
For real. Hey, that's a business right there.
Can you put subtitles up?
If you request.
I'm sure I could.
Project them on the window, please.
That's $20 a person, my boy.
Dude, I'm not paying shit. I'm jerry rigging this setup so I don't gotta go to the theater.
Yeah, snacks allowed over here.
Snacks for sure. I'm gonna actually order pizza.
No outside food or drink. I'll have concessions set up.
No, bro, I'm gonna order pizza and I'm gonna send them to your door to pay for
it. You're just beeping the horn.
Right here. Jim John's freaky fast.
I told you can't be. I told you no sex in the driveway. You're talking about freaky fast. I said none of that.
With a long sub. Oh, my windows are fucking on flick today. Except it wasn't Flaccid.
That's four dick references in 22 minutes from you, Jack.
All right, we need a new topic other than
my flaccid penis. I know
his flaccid long john.
Submarine sandwich.
Melissa's gonna love this episode.
My favorite topic.
We might have to hit a driveway afterwards.
That's a long drive.
I'm glad my driveway's 2,000 miles away now. So, Drew, they're gonna be in your driveway.
Hey, good thing I don't got one. I got an alley.
I got one of those. You're not offering much.
I don't know how safe you guys are gonna be back there though. We got some big old rats.
I'm good. I was just saying, I'm good with the rats, bro.
You've made friends.
What do you What are you guys doing for Christmas?
So for Christmas Eve, she's gonna go by. I'm gonna sleep in while she goes by her godparents, and then we're gonna go by mom's for like 4 or 5 hours, eat dinner. And then
are you
we're
gonna make
go
it 4 or 5 hours?
Huh?
Are you gonna make it 4 or 5 hours?
I don't know, to be honest.
I was dying the other day when you called me up. Told me. You know what I'm talking about. We'll keep that out there.
But point is, I don't know. I told Melissa the same thing earlier. We'll play it by the ear, but
damn, I was hoping for a story time. It sounded like good.
Nah, I can't do that one.
No. Can't do it like that. That's dirty. I'll tell you off camera if you want. But so anyway, we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go by her families. They do like the midnight celebration with their grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins. Yeah, on Christmas Eve. So we'll do that. And I'll come get the presents wrapped up and under the tree, and then Christmas Day we'll do the whole
your presents yet?
thing with the kids. Nah, bro, because I got nowhere to put them where the kids or the cats aren't at.
That's an element Drew's not familiar with. We got to do this in secrecy. It's a timing thing. You can't just be doing it whenever you feel like.
Like the 23rd, I'm going to be loading the whole truck up.
You will ruin the whole thing.
With the bigger piece of the furniture and shit. So,
yeah, I'm going to hide it from nobody.
And then after we do our thing here, I'm going to have my goddaughter over for a couple hours, and then I'm going to go see Dad for the rest of the night.
On Christmas.
Yeah.
Speaking of Christmas, I just found out what an elf on the shelf is. I thought that was just a meme.
It's that right there behind your head. Look up on the Star Wars box set.
It's out of view of the camera. Hate to break it to you.
No, it's right. It's literally in the view of the fucking camera. That one right there. No, you can't see it because you're
and Drew's okay.
Yeah.
Dude, no, fuck that. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm so sick and tired of this elf on the shelf bullshit. I swear to God, I walk around like a grumpy old man every day, and I'm like, I can't fucking wait for them little shitheads to go back in the box because the kids have annoyed me so much with the elf on the shelf thing. First of all, last year Madison loves the elf on the shelf thing, right? So she asked us to participate. Okay, so we're like, all right, cool, we'll participate. So it was my night to do it, right? So I did something with the elf or whatever, and she wakes up the next morning. She's not fucking impressed at all. Okay. And she lets me know that she wasn't impressed. And I was like, all right, well, then I'm not fucking doing it no more. Like, what the hell? So
Right,
same
I
thing.
gave my
Erica
best
does
shot,
it.
you jag off.
Right. I don't care. I'm trying to be in the spirit with you. She's like, no, I'm not impressed. So then Erica does it, right? Same thing. Not impressed. Lets her know she's not impressed. So I said, I'm out. I'm not fucking doing it this year. And then one day, like the third day the elves are out, I wake up in the morning and I'm making my coffee before work. Kids are getting ready for school. Well, Madison is she's usually up about that time. And she's like, you didn't do anything with the elf last night. And I'm like, I didn't know I was fucking supposed to do anything with the elf. I don't know what you're talking about. I told you I'm out on Elf on the Shelf. And she's like, it was your night. First of all, no. And secondly, you never said nothing to me about this until right now. I'm trying to make my coffee. I just rolled out of bed and you're over here giving me shit about not doing anything with the Elf on the Shelf. And then it's just they're just walking around the house with them. You're not supposed to be touching them, right? That's how I thought. I was under the impression that the kids ain't supposed to touch the elves.
I think that's how it's supposed to be.
True, yeah.
Right? So now Aiden and Anthony are walking around the house with the elves all day, narrating everything they do. Oh, Buddy the elf. Oh, Angry the elf. Oh, they're doing this and doing that. And I'm just like, I'm like, did you do your homework today? Or did you put your clothes away, take your clothes out of the dryer and put them away? Buddy the elf said, but shut the fuck up. I'm so done with it. And then I'm Ebenezer Scrooge. She's like, will you stop it?
Bro, for the last 4 years, Christopher has tried to do this. Like, he does this thing where he hints that he wants you to participate. And like, he'd be like, it'd be crazy if the elf like did, got all and but he won't like ask you to partake like Madison, right? So I take advantage of that, and I'm like, yeah, that'd be crazy. Never fucking do a goddamn thing. Do they know? They should know by now that I'm not interested in it.
No, do they know?
Oh,
it's not real.
I remember what I did.
Well, obviously with Chris being autistic, it's 50-50, but I think he does. He just wants to see it, like, because it's fun. Judy definitely knows it. She's not even interested. Like, Chris is the only one that's interested. But since he doesn't even ask me, I don't want to do it. I'm just like, yeah, that'd be cool.
I didn't have that shit as a kid, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I saw something on like Facebook that was like, oh, it's like a note that they wrote in invisible ink, and it says like, if you ask your parents today, like, you could have ice cream for dinner, but like they can't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they put a spell on the parent. I was like, hey, that's actually a good idea. Like, I don't know if I would want my kids only eating ice cream, but like,
you know what this reminds me of? It's like, you want to see an elf on the shelf? Go pull out the fridge. George Lopez, you want to see a mouse? Chuck E. Cheese. Go pull out the fridge, bro.
Right, Chuck E. Cheese.
Like, the hell?
The good thing for me with the invisible ink notes is two-thirds of the participating children in the Elf on the Shelf don't know how to read or write, so I don't have to worry about that. Not right, nothing. Madison does, but she already knows that shit ain't happening. All the kids can have ice cream for dinner for a week. Kids could get a fucking job and go buy some Ben and Jerry's too.
Right.
Wouldn't it be crazy if you got a job and took your ass to the store and bought your own ice cream?
Right, exactly.
I'm gonna start doing that, trying to get people to do something for me. I'm like, man, it'd be crazy if you did this.
Yeah, it'd be Mark, it'd be so crazy if you spit my eye tonight, bro.
Hey, Mark, it'd be crazy if you covered your mouth for once when you speak.
Bro,
fucking poor Mark. He's one of our faithful fucking watchers.
For real, biggest fan.
And he's out here catching strays. He's gonna watch the show and he's just catching strays for 30 minutes. Oh man.
You guys heard of this Yes Day?
A
yes
what?
Day?
A Yes Day, they call it.
No.
It's this thing where like the kids want to do it, and I'm like, it's where
you
basically
can only say yes.
Yeah, for one day you can only say yes. But our kids are fucking stupid, so they'd be like, "Oh, can we have $20? Can we like go to Dave and Buster's? Can we go to Six Flags?" And it's like, this is why we can't do fun shit with you guys, because you're not realistic. Like, can you get a job? Like,
what you gotta do is you gotta do it without telling them, and then that'll be the day that they don't ask for shit. Like, y'all missed out on it. It was
it was yes day. I said yes to everything.
That's what I told Melissa we should do, but she's like, then she pointed out you guys would be like, or they would be like, oh, well, they would never ask for anything. But it's like beggars can't be choosers, bro. At least you got something. Like you guys ask for
that's what I would
all
do.
the time, so just be happy. They actually gave you one. Then she's like, well, we should tell them, but like set ground rules and stipulations, like you have a budget or a mile away thing. Because she got an idea from the movie yesterday, you know, to where they kind of controlled it. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. But it's like these kids always want to do these like these activities where everybody that don't want to partake has to partake. It's like, dude, go play some Hot Wheels.
When was the last time you seen a kid play with anything, bro, other than a screen?
It's for real, dude. These kids have everything. Chris has like 190 cars. And you know,
Hot Wheels cars?
Yeah.
Although I was never like a fan of Hot Wheels because you got to put the shit together and then you just watch it. It was no fun for me.
I love Hot Wheels, but this kid don't play shit, bro. But the thing about him is he don't want his shit touched. He's like, then he's got to clean it up. You know, he don't want to clean it up. So you don't want to touch it.
Get there where you clean up after their
Hey,
toys.
I feel him. I would rather not do something than have to put it away later some days, man. Like if I'll be, you know, look around, go outside, look around, you know, or it's just as simple as like the grilling, you know, cooking something. I'm like, man, this sounds great. I want to make this. And I'm like, but then I got to fucking clean the grill, put all that shit away, do the dishes. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm eating peanut butter and jelly. I ain't up for this today.
I agree. I feel him on it. So, like, I don't even judge them. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, picking up the Hot Wheels and cleaning the grill or setting up and cleaning up the grill is not even close to the same thing. This man's just thinks that putting on his left shoe the right way or combing his hair is torture.
Yeah.
Hey, watch out for his spit.
That's kids these days.
Oh, he definitely talks. I'm talking about fucking string.
Oh, you better watch out for PJ spit because that fool ain't fucking. He just told he told me the other day. I said, hey man, when's the last time you brushed your teeth? And he said, I said, well, okay. First of all, that's a bad time. I said, for real, what do you think? He said, well, I don't have a toothbrush. I said, what the fuck you mean you don't have a toothbrush? He's like, you didn't give me a toothbrush when we moved here. Okay, first of all, false. You had a toothbrush in the backpack when we were traveling here. You know, we stopped at 2-3 different hotels on the trip here. Okay, so you have one. You just never cared to ask where it was. Secondly, we've been here 2 months, bro. 2 months. And only because I asked you, you're telling me now that you don't own a toothbrush?
Yes.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking crisp him on Fortnite tonight. I'm gonna fucking burn his ass, bro.
I'm like, fuck, man. You go to school every day and talk to people, and you ain't fucking
wash
your fucking gyms 2 months.
Unload that one on him, bro. Can you imagine? Do you ever like get close to him? Is that why you try and avoid him too much? You never.
Oh no, I'm not that stupid. Hell no.
Oh, okay, because
I love him to death, but like he'll come up to me sometimes. You know what I mean? Like he'll come to say good night to me or whatever, and he'll put his like try to get a hug, and I'm just like, good night. Because I know you didn't fucking. I know you ain't showered. Your ass stinks. Good night.
Good night fist bump.
Good night. A good night fist bump. Hey man, but all these damn teenagers.
But that's the same thing about Chris though is that kid showers every day, like every day. You'd be like, "Can I shower?" I'm like, "You don't have to ask to shower, bro. Please."
Hey, soon you're gonna have to wonder why he's showering.
Oh, I know what he's doing in there. Sometimes he'll be like, "Chris, 15 minutes. Quit playing in the water." You know what I mean?
Playing in the water. Oh man. They got no wearing. They got no just
playing in the water kind of makes it flaccid.
That's 5.
That's
5 of them.
Word of the day.
Flaccid.
We're gonna see how high we can get it. Not very high if it's flaccid.
This guy.
Josh taking a shit the other day. I know this is where you want to go with this. No. So I was taking a shit the other day, and PJ comes knocking on the door. He gets out of school. He's knocking on the door. I'm like, what? Like, first of all, why are you knocking on the door when somebody's in the bathroom? Unless the house is on fire, don't ever knock on the door when somebody's in the bathroom. Like, there's nothing important enough to disturb somebody when they're in the bathroom. So I'm sitting there, I'm scrolling, and he's fucking knocking on the door, and I'm like, what do you want? Where's mom? Bro, I'm gonna fucking stick your head in this toilet bowl. You're gonna really bother me in my only, that's supposed to be your quiet time. Remember when we were kids? I don't know about you, Drew, but our dad used to take the newspaper in the bathroom. That was his quiet time. He'd sit down and read the sports section while he was dropping a deuce. That was his quiet time, away from all of us, away from the house. So I go in there. I expect 10 minutes of privacy. Okay. No, he's banging on the door. Where's mom? What kind of question is that, motherfucker? Look for her or call her. You have a phone.
She's in here with me.
Right. Yeah, exactly. If she was, I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't telling you. So not 2 minutes goes by. I'm back to scrolling. I just get over being mad at the audacity he has knocking on my bathroom door to ask me a dumb thing like that. Here come I'm like, what? He's like, where's my PlayStation controller? Bro, if you don't get the fuck away from me, I'm gonna kill you. Okay. So I get out of the bathroom. I walk out of my bedroom to the hallway. There's the bathroom. He's in the fucking bathroom. The door's closed. I know he's the only one home right now. He's got the door closed. So I bust up in there on him while he's taking a shit. Just throw the door open. While he's in there taking a shit. He's like, Dad. I'm like, oh, you don't like it? You don't like being bothered while you're trying to leave me alone? I said, next time I'm coming in here with a bucket of ice water, I'm dumping it right on you.
Hey, that would be hilarious.
Make sure you record it.
Oh, I will.
I need that.
I absolutely would.
But guys, remember when they were doing the ALS ice bucket challenges?
Yeah, that was so big.
God.
What was that even for?
ALS, you fucking.
Drew, are you fucking serious?
Don't let it slip, my boy. Yeah, but what's ALS, bro? What's that stand for?
Oh, you serious?
What?
He's serious right now.
Yeah, it's I don't remember exactly what it stands for. It's like when you start losing like control of your nerves.
It's amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. It's the Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah, the Lou Gehrig.
It's more commonly referred to. And yeah, Jack's right. Eventually, you start to lose like your facilities,
Muscles
like
and
your
nerves
control
and-
muscles and everything like that. It's really a crippling, nasty disease. Like it's a tough way to die. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But
you remember when everybody was like trying to get slick with it and be doing the like big fucking dunk tank buckets off the balcony and shit and like cracking themselves, just knocking themselves out.
I'm so torn because I want to say that it's one of the cringiest social media things that I've seen in the last 10 years, but at the same time, like, however you got to raise money for something like that, we all
did it, dog.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. I donated.
I didn't do it, but I saw a lot of people do it.
Well, first of all, I didn't have no money to donate at the time, so I had to do it.
So he had to just do it, right? Jack's like, hold on. I got nothing for you, but I got a phone. I can do a video.
So, and Mark, he tagged me and he challenged me. So I was like, well, I guess I could just dump some ice.
That's what you got to do for next podcast.
I was living in Florida at the time, so I could
bring back. We're bringing back the ALS ice bucket challenge.
Hey, I feel like these days I would do that easily.
Dude, I used to have a YouTube channel that's deleted now. Mark is always been out of shape about it because he was like, I always want to go back and look at him, but he deleted it. And I probably should have just kept it and made it private. But we used to do this thing called Mr. Jack the Asshole. And it would be like Mark and Josh and me just doing like jackass stunts. And like whipping a Nerf ball, like one of those whistlers at each other's crotches and shit. And like doing flips off the monkey bars straight under our ass and shit. Like 10 feet off. And,
Dude, do you remember when you streaked through the fucking open grass
Dude.
field on Cumberland and Belmont,
Oh, yeah.
butt naked in the middle of the day for a Burger King cheeseburger? That's all he wanted in return. Was
$20 in a Burger King cheeseburger.
$20 in a Burger King cheeseburger. It was me, Mark, and Jack in the
Take
car.
the money
I don't even know what we were
back.
doing. So Jack,
Hey, dude.
I pull up on the first street east of Cumberland, right off of Belmont, and Jack's in the back of my car, and he's just stripping butt naked. I'm like, this motherfucker's really about to run around there. He's gonna risk catching a case for a cheeseburger from Burger King. And he's sure as shit. He's like, he opens the door to the car, and he's like, now we gotta meet him down the block. He's not running back to the car, he's running through, so we're gonna meet him. So he hops out, and he's like, hoo-hoo, and he starts running through this field, butt naked, dick and balls, clapping. 2:00 in the afternoon, traffic all over.
No, I ran back because we were on the it was Cumberland, the field, and then the side street. So you couldn't go around because it was Cumberland. I did run back. In fact, I remember because Mark has a video where when he cuts it off,
Yes,
back, straight at him.
You're
bro.
right. You're right.
Flaccid.
In all your flaccid glory.
So
as he's running full speed.
You were hauling
it's going
ass.
like this. It's going like this, and then like right at the end of the clip, it goes straight to you. Not trying to do a Hitler. Yeah.
Looking right at the camera. Cyclops ass.
He's got this, but he's always mad because there was this one video on there where like I did a pull up to the field goal post and then like swung up and just like dropped straight off the field goal post onto my back. And when I got up, I threw up. So he's always like, "You should have never deleted those videos. I want that video in particular."
That was the CTE setting in when you threw up.
For real.
You probably got a concussion.
Oh, I got plenty of concussions in my life.
Fell right on your head.
For real.
I've never thrown up from a concussion, but I've definitely had a few.
There was one time we were doing bike jumps with these ramps, and I put that motherfucker like, I mean, they're doing like a house, maybe a half a house at most. I put that like 2 houses wide. And I went down the whole block and I hit it so hard to try and hit that giant gap that I overshot it by like double. And I came down, bro, and the rim of my bike shattered. And I went face first and just skid marked across the fucking. Now, luckily, I did this, right? But I skid marked across the sidewalk for like another house and a half. Ripped the whole forearms off, bro. Ripped the whole forearms off, bro. I took my bike back. I had to walk it like 10 blocks to the house. And I had the shattered rim. I took the shattered rim and the bike like that 10 blocks to the house. And then I put the shattered rim up because I was like, hey, man, if I don't ever get my arms back, we know why. So I definitely
I would have kept that for life.
I did. I kept it for like a lot of years.
I don't know if I ever would have rode a bike after that again, though. Honestly,
I was on it the next day.
That was user error. Don't blame it on the bike.
Right. It's not the bike. It wasn't made for that. When they were like, "Don't try this at home," I was like,
"Hey, depending on which area of your life that was, the bike not have been made for you to be on it at all."
It was in that era. Well, getting into that era, overweight. Definitely.
I figured that. Yeah, that went without saying.
I'm just saying. Well, I thought you meant because I was flaccid, but.
I hope you were flaccid while you were scraping your arms against the floor.
Had to have been, otherwise I would have scraped. Never mind.
That'd have been a tough look. Yep.
Yeah, that's tough work. I would have never recovered from that one. I would have shaved like an inch off.
You can't afford that.
Yeah. Fucking A. So what are you doing for Christmas?
Christmas, I'll probably just work and then go home and chill. But Christmas Eve, I'm going to my sister's house. She told us to make some shit, like some food. I was gonna make some chicken tinga, but she wants me to bring fruit and veggies. I'd rather make chicken tinga, to be honest.
Factual.
Versus fruit and veggies.
Yeah, I don't want no fucking veggies. I don't eat vegetables. The fuck?
But hold on now though. How many people are coming to this event?
Only like 20.
Only 20, and everybody's assigned to bring something.
Yeah.
You fucked up. You could have brought fruits. You could have went to the Jewel and bought some prepackaged fruits and vegetable trays, brought them there, dropped them off, fulfilled your obligation, and then reap the rewards of everybody else's hard work in the kitchen. Merry Christmas.
Hey, I can still do that.
Yeah, you still stuck on the veggies and fruits.
That's not true. You ain't gotta eat them.
That's what I'm gonna
You
bring.
ain't gotta eat them.
You know,
Also, though, what's that say
what if
about
they don't bring anything good? You know,
I don't know what everyone's bringing.
your odds are
they
pretty
definitely
decent
ain't bringing
20
nothing
people
good in that
showing up.
household, bro.
I'll let you know.
Hey, the odds are pretty good. Also, more importantly, this is a self-reflection moment for you. Okay? You said you wanted to cook something, and your sister said, nah, just bring the fruit and vegetables.
Hey, I made some good tinga. Got that recipe straight off of YouTube.
I'm not denying that. I believe you. I just don't think your sister does.
I didn't think about it like that, but you know, the amount of disrespect, I might not bring anything.
Well, fuck you if you except when I'm bringing you ain't eating.
Bring
What
the
about you,
chicken tinga in there, drop it down on the table, be like, eat it if you want. Fuck yourself if you don't.
You're like chicken tinga, full
Stick
Flaccid.
a big old serving fork into it and just start eating it right in front of everybody. Just
Eat it over the bowl so nobody wants to
right,
eat it.
just dropping back into it. Be like,
Be like,
I probably would have ate the whole thing of chicken tinga too, wouldn't even share.
he's on the couch like a cereal bowl.
and you know they got a big old bottle of Tabasco there, just in case it ain't all that great. Just sprinkle some of that on there.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with some Tabasco on. No, that shit's spicy enough, to be honest, because at least I make it spicy. You know, put the can of chipotle pepper,
Yeah.
and that shit, whew. First time I made it, it was a little too spicy. Had my ass sweating.
Sweating, dude. Hemorrhoids?
No. Just sweating.
What about you? What are you
Me?
doing over there? Yeah.
I mean, it's different this year. See, usually we do. In the past, we had done Christmas Eve by Erica's mom's, and then Christmas Day by Dad's house. Well, Christmas morning by our house with the kids, and then go over to Dad's house. But this year, I don't think we're doing a whole lot of anything on Christmas Eve. Probably I'll make something and just hang out and whatnot. KJ's in town, so KJ
You do the elf on the shelf.
No, I'm not gonna do the fucking elf on the shelf. I'm put one of them fucking kids on the shelf. They keep on annoying me with that shit. but KJ will be here, so we'll probably just be hanging out or whatever for Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day, or do the Christmas morning routine and then go over by her mom's house on Christmas Day. So nothing too exhilarating.
Yeah, apparently not. You're putting this man to sleep.
No, because I've been up for fucking 27 hours
I
straight.
know. I've been yawning the whole show. It's been a long week. It's been a long fucking week.
But we were dedicated. We made sure we came and did this. Me and Drew literally waited 2.5 hours for Patrick to get on.
I was about to go home.
I'm sorry. It's a transitional week at work for me. So we had a shitload of meetings this week and a shitload of testing things, for 2024 and stuff, and my new position. So I had a lot of shit going on. So my apologies. Thanks for sticking around.
Fucks to give. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, you did. You waited around for 2 hours.
I mean, I can't give a fuck if it's Flaccid.
Yeah. What are we at 7? The Flaccid counter is up to 7.
I think
now.
we're at like 14, dude.
I don't think that many, but
I wasn't counting the ones where you were cramming them in the same sentence.
I'm counting them
I'm only
all. Take a
counting
wager. Take a wager.
what's the number? What's the over under at?
Over under.
Well, yeah, I'm betting. You gotta give me an over under.
Damn, I thought you were gonna take a guess at a number. 15.
Under.
Under.
All right. So
Jackson,
you gotta
Flaccid,
pay out- you
Flaccid,
gotta pay out
Flaccid.
that odds. You're the DraftKings for this bet. You gotta pay out.
I gotta pay out shit.
Or else, and if you win, we double. You get double pay from us.
If I win, I'll show you my Flaccid next week.
That's a
No,
loss.
thank you.
I don't want to
No,
win.
thank you.
All right,
We're
I'll show you the
good.
heart.
We're good. No, neither. Hey, listen, and if we really wanted to see the Flaccid, all we'd have to do is ask Mark to pull up that video. I know he still got it. I know he still
I
got
know
it.
he still has it. I feel like I've seen it within the last 2 months.
Hey, too bad we can't pull it up on the podcast because that could be a wager for sure.
Well, we can't put that on.
Pornographic. Maybe if I.
That's another. Hey, it'd be another over under 5.5. Over under.
I think the line for that should be over under 1.5 inches.
Wait, are we doing over under if it's hard or Flaccid?
No inches. I'm taking the
Yeah,
under.
if it's Flaccid or hard.
Flaccid.
There you go.
I'm
Definitely
going
getting
under an inch, honestly.
Yeah, no.
Hey, you know them cookies? You know the cookies with
Maybe
the
under
peanut
an
butter
inch
cookies
wide.
with the Hershey's Kiss on top? If you
Yeah,
turn that
peanut
sideways,
He lagged out, but I know what he was saying. Turn this cookie sideways. Hershey Kiss is the nub. The nub. It's a nipple dick.
nipple dick.
I ain't never heard that one before. That's gotta be the worst insult.
For real. I'm sorry, hitting people with that. I'm gonna hit PJ with that on Fortnite tonight.
That's great.
Hit him with like, shut up, PJ. You got a nipple dick, bro.
Ain't gonna be roasting up for not showering or brushing his teeth.
He's gonna be like, bro, what does that even mean?
Hey, he's definitely unfriending you on PlayStation tonight. Definitely.
Oh, yeah, whatever, dude. What's the over and under on that? Jesus.
Yeah, he'll block you for about a day, and then he'll be blowing you up trying to play.
He'll keep sending me friend requests because I won't accept them. Like every day I get one. He's like, bro, I sent you a friend request. I know.
I saw it. Wouldn't it be crazy if I accepted it?
He hopped in the party the other day. He's like, I was playing Fortnite with one of my boys. I was trying to. I was like, yo, let's hop on some duos. And he's like, can I play with you guys? And I was like, no.
Well, clearly I said let's hop on some duos with me and my boys. So
right.
Wow. I did end up playing with him, but man, he's a pain to play with. That's for sure.
Yeah, I had to treat him last night. He's a little shitbag. For sure. Well, it was hilarious. Is a couple nights ago, it was me, him, and Mark, and we were in a trios match, and he was pissing me off, but we were about to win. We were like killing it, and his internet, poof, gone right as we're about to kill the last guy. So me and Mark won it without him, and he didn't get the win. And then we ran a duos match right after without him and won again. I sent them both screenshots to make him mad.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Got him.
That's good shit.
That made him
All right. That don't count towards the over-under. It's before we made it.
You're just going to spit out 15 of them right now to win.
Oh, that's funny. All right, boys. That's a show. Merry Christmas to both of you. Merry Christmas to anybody who tunes in. Mark, sorry about all the strays you caught this episode. Hope Santa gives you something real nice in your stocking, unlike what Jack's going to give his kids.
I'm going to put a piece of shit in your stocking.
Jesus
a Flaccid
Christ.
piece of shit.
Oh, my God. All right. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you guys after the holidays.